What's up, guys? How you doing? So I want to start off by saying sorry for the long absence between streams and videos. If you guys aren't from the U.S., you may not know this past week was Thanksgiving, so holidays. So my family was in town, and then work was crazy because of Black Friday, everything like that. So didn't have really much time other than just kind of at night before I went to sleep, so I didn't really get much done. So yeah, hopefully this following week I'm going to get a lot of stuff recorded at least, because if you guys don't know, this coming Saturday the 5th, I will be leaving to go to Vancouver for a week. So I obviously won't be able to stream, and pretty much won't be able to record. I'm going to try and upload everything beforehand and then just release it throughout the week. But yeah, but this week I'm going to record and then hopefully I'll also stream. So Tuesday, Wednesday, that's going to be, look forward to that. That'll be fun. But yeah, so today I thought, I thought that, so we're going to take out a loan, that $400 a day payment that's going to break us. We're going to go buy a truck. We're going to, yes, I would like to travel there and get this Kenya. What's this one look like? I think it will start with this one, seeing as it's kind of like the base one. Of course, we'll put the big engine in it. I'll keep it a 6-speed just because I like this. You know, it's fancy. But yeah, feel free if you guys see one of these paint jobs you like, let me know, and I can always change it every episode or so. I don't know if I'll do it like every episode, just because that could get expensive. But every now and again, I can change it up. Still not finding one that's like. Then there's just boring white. I guess moneyz, blah blah blah. What is this? We already have those. Sure. We'll get a little sunscreen thingy with a GPS. What's that? Oh, these are reflectors, you know. We'll make the windows all blacked out. Oh, those are the only wheels yep. Okay then. Oh, we have some different ones. Yeah, we'll put the shiny blue. Really looks dumb. Oh, gotta get that air conditioning unit, guys. Okay, what is this? Oh, yeah, the windows. Okay. Conform. Purchase. Oh, yay. God, my throat. Oh, Jesus, that was loud. Power. Lights. Windshield wipers. I can't get over the reversing. Sounds like, it literally sounds like a sonar from like a submarine. Like, tell me I'm not the only one that hears that. Like, maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But let's get our first job in the new bus. We are all the way back at our base. So the plan, I guess, will be to get out of our base. Oh, be nice if it put it in gear. Okie dokie. Yep. I love how the windshield wiper is like 4 inches too short. And so it's just like, the rain just magically disappears. There's a dude right on my ass. I'm still getting used to the whole like idea of the bus, because I'm used to the truck, which when you back up, you have a trailer on, you have to like counter steer, not just back right up. So you'll see many times, for instance, right now when I'm backing this up, I will probably make a dumb mistake because I'm just like, duh. And I've thought about actually making, like, putting on just using automatic transmission instead of actually driving stick myself. But I don't know, I like driving stick, even though it's more realistic in real life. They do use automatic transmissions, they don't actually shift. But yeah, for any of the Americans who watch my channel, how was you guys' holidays? It was kind of funny with my family. It was my sister and her husband and then son that came. The funny part was that I literally worked so much that I didn't really get to spend time like doing anything. Like I worked Thanksgiving night, so we got to eat dinner and then I had to leave to go to work. So it was like, it was just that was the entire week. And then so the week after this week, literally I work like not even half of the hours I worked last week. And I was just joking with my sister. I was like, if only you guys could have waited and came this week, like it would actually been a lot more fun. But, oh well, you know, life happens. But yeah, enough about me, I guess. Just gonna talk about the game now. So, yeah, I have I don't know. I need to spend some time checking stuff because like new updates coming out, like American Truck News. I am so behind on everything at this point, just because it's like I don't have time to like pay attention to these things, and you know. So, like, I have no idea what's going on in the world of Euro Truck. I need to get over. One nice thing they did with this mod, I think I talked about it already, but they did the Easy Pass, which I really wish they would implement in the regular game, seeing as how it does exist in most of the countries in Europe already, and that a lot of the like actual toll booths have like signs for it. It's just the fact that they're still a bar. It's like, hello? Sorry, I just wanted to look at the bus. And it's, oh geez. So like, I don't know if I talked about it, but I actually do have a kind of test profile on here. And it's what I play if I ever get the itch to like play Euro or the bus mod without having to record it or worrying about recording it. I'll play my test profile. And with it, like, basically what I did was, I just, like, when I got the bank loans, I got as much as I could, and I bought every truck that I could have, or every bus that I could have, and then, like, tested them all and just drove them here, there, and everywhere just to see, like, oh, like, which one is this? Like, and it's just kind of funny, because I have this bus as one of the ones I own, and it's just funny because it's so much smaller than the others, especially. There's one Scania that's enormous. It's a quad axle bus that it's huge, and we'll eventually get it, but that's one down the road. Once we're making a little more money, kind of thing. Because I'm interested to see how other if you get AI drivers for you, how that's gonna work. I don't know how they'll go about actually implement, or well, if the mod even works with having other drivers or not. So it'll be interesting to see that. But if it breaks the game, I'll save it before I do it. That way, if it breaks the game, I'll just load the save before I killed it. But yeah. That's one thing I have not thought to test on my test profile, which I probably should instead of doing it on my main profile, just because, that's the whole test profile. But yeah. And I'm sorry about the green screen-ish. I'm sure you guys can tell, and it probably bugs quite a few of you that, the green screen isn't perfect. The reason why it's like that is because it's literally a felt blanket, that just happens to be green, and it's not even pulled, taut, like you're supposed to. And so that's why the color, the chroma coloring, doesn't work too well on it. And so this is, the closest I can get without me looking funny. So sorry about that. But yeah, Oh, I can turn those off. They still have the rain, the wet road animation. But that was the one, Black Friday, so I'll talk about that for a little bit. Black Friday, in some places, is the craziest day of shopping that you'll ever experience. For our store, it really wasn't that bad, because what happened in Denver, basically, it started Thursday, mid-morning, and then it just carried in all the way until Friday morning. But we got hit with, I wouldn't necessarily call it a blizzard, but it was a pretty good snowstorm. And so we had, probably 4 or 5 inches of snow when I left to go, go to work. So I had to scrape my truck off. Earlier in the day, whenever we had to go do stuff, I had to, scrape inches of ice off my truck. And when I went to work, the roads were bad. People were driving slow. You could tell that a lot of people didn't want to be out in it. So a lot of the Black Friday shoppers, the only people that went out were the ones that were really that crazy about getting, the good deals, which aren't really even that good. The only really, crazy ones are, the, 50% off on a TV. But, what happened was, it was slow. It was a little more crazy than just, a regular day, but it wasn't, Black Friday crazy. And so, at the end of the night, around 10 p.m., because we opened at 5 p.m. on Thanksgiving, we closed at 1 a.m. By, 10 p.m. our time, it was pretty much like a ghost town. There was no one out, and I was like, that's just weird, And then when I went to leave, we didn't get out of there until about 2 p.m., or 2 a.m., I mean. Oh, I just drove past the destination. Dang it. But yeah, I didn't get out until about 2, because we had to get the store ready for the next day. And so, when we finally got out, when we were, leaving, I realized the snow, it was still snowing. And the snow was coming down so hard, and there were so few people on the roads that literally there was just an inch of fresh powder snow on the road. No one's driven over it, anything. Just fresh snow. And so I had a little bit of fun. I have a pickup truck. I had it in 4-wheel drive because I don't know if you guys have ever driven a pickup truck that has 2-wheel drive rear wheel. And the thing with pickup trucks compared to any other vehicle is there's almost no weight on the back tires unless you put weight in the bed. So if you have a rear wheel drive, you're basically screwed. But yeah, so I had it in 4-wheel, and I was there's a light to turn onto the main road that goes back towards my house, and the light was green when I was coming around the corner out of the parking garage. So I just went through the light. Well, I started to slip some, there wasn't literally, there was maybe 3 cars on the entire road. Like, none of them were anywhere near me. And so I was like, screw it. And I just, basically, I didn't floor it, but I hit the gas pretty hard. And I was drifting in 4-wheel drive around the turn because snow. And I don't know, I like driving in snow, and I thought it was fun. And so there was that. And then as I was driving home, the thing I love about especially fresh snow is when you're driving in it, it actually like will kick up the snow behind you, and you'll have this like white trail of like powder. And so I was like, there was maybe, I saw 3-4 cars on my way home, maybe. And I was passing this one guy, and he was going like surprising. Oh no, that's a dealership. Wrong one. Sorry, people behind me. He was going like relatively I can't speak. Slow. And I was going a little bit faster, and so like I got next to him in the lane. I just went by, and I could just see like the second I passed him, the windshield wipers came on because I was just like pounding him with powder and stuff. I started laughing, and yeah. Long story short, I enjoy snow in general, like driving in it. If there's fresh snow, like if it wasn't 2 in the morning and it wasn't like the holidays and I had to work the next day, like if I just could have fresh snow, no one else on the roads, and it wasn't like any other circumstances, I literally would have driven for another hour instead of just going right home because it was perfect. But yeah. Unfortunately, no, I had work. You know, it was 2 in the morning, so I didn't want to get home and wake everybody up and be home at 3 in the morning, and then get no sleep for work the next day. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning into this episode. Let me know what you think of the new bus. I don't know. I think it'll be pretty fun to have our own, but we'll see how that works out. Yeah, let me know, guys. Have a good